Insider says Harris feels insulted about it. Does the party need to get on the same page? What is happening?
I don't know what the hell is wrong with Democrats. Listen, here's the bottom line, guys. Joe Biden's going to be your nominee. Stop talking about how old he is. And Kamala Harris is going to be your vice president. So stop fretting, stop wringing your hands, and get behind your ticket, because on the other side, the alternative is Donald Trump or Ron DeSantis. Yeah. So you tell me what you prefer. And I love this. I love that they said in this story, I don't know if it's true, that Kamala's not, that Madam Vice President is not responding to the calls from Senator Warren. Good. If they are going to be doing this, don't show up to fundraise for them. Don't show up to campaign for them. Don't pick up their phone calls. Get with the program. Listen, you know what they're doing? They're playing right into the hands of Fox News. Yeah. Fox News every single day goes after Kamala Harris, trying to portray her as inept and some kind of bumbling fool. She's not. That's not who she is. And so Democrats have got to come out and reinforce Kamala. They've got to stop playing into the hands of these people who cannot stand that she is the first woman of color vice president, and don't want her to succeed. And by the way,
wow, there's a lot to unpack there. Ana Navarro, the Yentas of The View, saying that Kamala Harris is the vice president. Biden is the presidential pick for the Democrat Party going into 2024. Best of luck with that, I guess. But the description of Kamala Harris is a bit shocking, at least for me, as I have watched Kamala Harris over these past 3 years, and she's none of the things that Ana Navarro says that she is. She's not bright. She's not intelligent. She does not have an intelligent thought in her entire head. I've never seen. If she does, that's where she keeps them, in her head, because they certainly don't come out of her mouth. You don't believe me? See it for yourself. Here's Kamala Harris in her own words.
Break it down in layman's terms for people who don't understand what's going on and how can this directly affect the people of the United States.
So Ukraine is a country in Europe. It exists next to another country called Russia.
We campaign with the plan. Uppercase T, uppercase P. The plan.
Do you have plans to visit the border?
Not today. But I have before, and I'm sure I will again. I've said I'm going to go to the border. And
when are you going to the border, Vice President?
The administration has asked. I'm not finished. We've been to the border. So this whole thing about the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe. And I don't understand the point that you're making.
I'm being clear with you right now.
Yes, okay.
And so if you're interested, I'll continue to be clear. There are a whole lot of people, especially people who live in rural communities, who don't, there's no Kinko's, there's no Office Max near them. It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day. We are doing it.
But should we have done it sooner?
We are doing it.
What do you see as the biggest national security challenge confronting the U.S.? What is the thing that worries you and keeps you up at night?
Frankly, one of them is our democracy.
You don't feel misused or underused?
No, I don't. When folks vote, they order what they want, and in this case, they got what they asked for. I went off script a little bit.
Wow, what an awful human being Kamala Harris is. But what planet do these people on The View, we know they obviously don't live on this planet, they don't live in this reality, but the media has the same sentiment. Who are they watching? They've got to listen. They say what they got to say on TV, they write what they got to write in the papers and the articles and everything else. But you know that when they're all off of work, they're at their coffee house drinking soy milk, they look at each other, they say, can you believe they're making us say these things about people like Kamala Harris and Joe Biden? They cannot look at themselves in the mirror and take themselves seriously when they say these things. It's not possible. There's no way. I'm Andrew McClain from the Line Talk 99.5 WZRR 12 to 2 p.m. Central Standard Time out of Birmingham. Also, check out the Over the Line podcast, available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Until next time, see you, cuz.